Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, my name is Nosyarah binti Yahya. My metric number is 277611. My friend and I will discuss about how to study while working. Studying and working at the same time, even if they are both part-time, is a struggle. University is more hours than listed on the timetable, as you are expected to complete personal study, as well as the traveling to and from work and any unexpected shift you may have to do, which means you will be working a lot more on both sides. The point of how to study while working is let your tutor know you have a job. If you let your tutor know you are working and studying, they will understand if anything comes up or if you need any advice and support. Telling your tutor the important stuff that can affect your university life. Informing your tutor will also mean that you may have 1 or 2 deadlines extended to help, but do not hang your head on that. The next point of how to study while working is set some study goals. Study goals are important if you want to success in university. Basically, you need to find a way to balance your workload. However, setting some goals is a good way to keep yourself motivated. For example, you may aim to do hours worth of revision before going off to work. The best thing to do is keep yourself in a position where neither suffer. Besides, relax is also one of the points of how to study while working. With the stresses of working and studying at the same time, it can be tough to remember that due to realization period too. University can be hard work, and so can working for real in the real world. So for that, we suggest that you enjoy some downtime. For example, check out an episode or 2 of your favorite TV show in Netflix, hang out with your friend, try and find out something about your university city while you are there. While work and university work are both important, so is your mental health and your overall ability to have some downtime in between working schedules. The next point of how to study while working is write everything down in your planner. Every shift you have been given at work, whether it is 2 weeks or 2 months ahead, write them down. Planning at university will help you balance studying and working full time. This is so if you get a heavy workload 1 week or know about a coursework assignment coming up, so you can plan how you will work to get both done. The last point of how to study while working is don't bite off more you can chew. If you are feeling greedy or thinking about your savings, do not ask for extra shift during term time. You will find it hard to juggle only offer up overtime that you can do when you can actually do it. Positive thinking will not be there for you when you are doing 18 hours days. The same goes for university. Do not try to audit extra classes or get extra credit when you have to complete it in the next week while working 30 hours. It's not worth it. Your free time is important as well. So make sure you are giving yourself enough time to focus on yourself and not just getting bogged down in work or university.
Okay, continue with me, Siti Nur Badriah binti Muhammad Razi. My matric number 277718. Today, we look into the life of the part-time students, the people who have obligations and responsibilities. In this video, I will talk about their challenges and try to give them some strategies. The reason I call them part-time students is because although many of us have the luxury of time where we can study all day long in peace and comfort, part-time students on the other hand are the ones who are constantly struggling between. We always hear excuse like I got a lot of the usual, I feel lazy, I don't have an aim or ambitions, I cannot concentrate, I distract by social media and phone and similar stuff like that. Honestly, I was a bit disappointed, but I keep on digging through the answer and I found some reasons. Here are a few examples. I said, I have to take up a job to support my parents and sister, and I cannot find time to study for my exams. And one last example, I am doing my internship and it's extremely rough. I have to work at least 10 hours every day, and when I get back home, I am physically and mentally exhausted. Can you please help me to study so we all know that students, by virtue of their existence, are extremely busy individuals because they need to complete assignment, prepare for exam and lecture, socialize, pursue hobbies, participate in domestic chores and have fun all at the same. It is a full-time student I am talking about, whose only job is to learn because everything else is being taken care of by someone else. Now, a part-time student, on the other hand, is the one who, apart from all those things I talked about, also have to take care of others' obligations and like a busy internship or a tough day job. These people are then busier than the busy. So if you one of them and are watching this video to get some help, I want to appreciate your effort in these circumstances for not giving up. Although this may be trying time for you, it just shows that you are highly committed to your goals, and trust me, success doesn't elude that kind of commitment for a long time. But at the same time, if you are being honest, you will definitely not get the same amount of time to pursue your exams compared to a full-time student, and it is a huge handicap in competitive excels. But don't let that stop you because you can only paint with the colors that you are given. Yes, it is hard, but it is not impossible. So the first thing I want to focus on is the mindset of a part-time student. You have the right to complain about an internship job, taking care of your ailing parents, even with multiple responsibilities, but don't let that define your life. I wanted to understand that when you can when you cannot escape or avoid responsibilities, the best way is doing is with a positive mindset. If you embrace your unfortunate circumstances, it will free up a lot of mind clutter, which you can use productively instead of throwing yourself at daily self-pity party. Trust me, mindset have a huge impact on your energy levels. Also, the more burden you feel, the more tired you will be. Let me give you another example. Suppose you have to take care of your parents and you have an exam coming up in a few months and there is no one there to help you. Now, instead of telling yourself in this year I'm not able to study, tell yourself I am so lucky that I am getting the opportunity to take off my parents and able to spend quality time with them. Who knows how busy I will be in the future. This way the time spent will be the same, but you will be happier and more content. Another example is of busy internship. Instead of cursing your seniors who are pushing you, tell yourself, I will learn something today. Don't just say that, actually do it. Learn why you are getting a sample, why you are getting that investigation. This way, you will not only avoid the negativity but also learn valuable clinical points you might not find in the books. But if you go back to the stories that I talked about, what is the one common denominator for all of them? Yes, getting enough time to study. Because of those reasons, through actually time management is a major problem for this part-time students. So let's see how we can fix that. So if it's an internship, you know it's going to be busy and you will be tired. Move to the days, but since you decided to study and you will do as much as possible, I want you to visualize this before starting. To tell yourself, I have 12 months, right? The best I can study is 4 hours on weekdays, and the worst I can do is 1 hour on bad days. So based on sustainable progress analysis, it should be around 18 to 20 hours a week, and that's a good enough time if you use properly. But the problem is that is riddled with two problems. Number one is uncertain. You never know when you will get a call or emergency problem, which means you cannot sit for 6 hours straight. So you should be prepared for all of this now. The successful man was said, every morning you have two choices. First, continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them. Okay, that's all from us. If you are the ones we talk about, don't give up. Just focus on your track and good luck.